Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he'll be brought down. That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass this time. Finds his target. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Game makes it second and medium. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Okay, ready? It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll test the right side here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return starts from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Buying time. Moving to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
3:25.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he scores. Touchdown, UCLA. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And bulldozing his way through. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
On the double.
An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It is incomplete again. 4 count coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
On the
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 15. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
In the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
LSU has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Back Racked up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pot, and here comes a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get in the field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the double.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Lasso.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play.
325.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Now that's called making adjustments in halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the wideout goes in motion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Oh, but a chance at a big man touchdown if he doesn't run out of oxygen. At the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Add 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. And the defense wraps him up. Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Cricket.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play.
Easy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the head coach will accept the penalty, and the offense will move back a little bit. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone.
Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. but give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Running out of time in the pocket. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formations indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now, before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. here comes the offense back out onto the field now.
3:25.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up an important third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is
Houston, hello. Glad to have you with us at NRG Stadium as we are set to find out who will walk away with the trophy as champion of the Tax Act Texas Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCLA's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes it.
He's going for it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, UCLA! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate more.
He's got it in the end zone! position was bad, the finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen...
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This should be the last play of the quarter. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Petty. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. The Bruins in the hurry up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll fire to his right. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember...
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, first and 10 again.
I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCLA! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He lets it fly. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins! And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on.